Hi. Today, this one is really personal to me. If you don't care about the Violence Against Women Act because you think you don't know anybody that was a victim, now you do. I was. It was way back, about 1980. And my husband came home one night, my ex-husband that is, and he started an argument like always. Only this night he decided to hit me. And about 10 minutes after being chased around the apartment and throwing just about everything I could at him and hitting him back and screaming at the top of my lungs for help, he had me down on the floor. He had his hands on my neck, and he decided I should die. That wasn't bad enough. It was the first time he hit me, and it was the last. Because my little lady called the police. The police took him away, and the divorce was filed for. But he wasn't done. He turned around, ignored the restraining order, and he stalked me. He stalked me as far as I knew for about a year. And every time I heard the sound of a very loud muscle car, I knew my life was on the line. And when I thought he stopped stalking me, the sound still freaked me out, even if it wasn't his car, because I never knew what kind of car he was going to be driving. He was an auto body guy, and he always had different cars. I breathed a little bit, and I decided I was going to start dating. And I met my current husband, who we've been married since 1984. But I had to get a hold of my ex to get the church annulment so that I could get married in the church again. The next day, my ex walked over to my fiancé and introduced himself and said, "Hi, I'm Peter, you're marrying my wife." Which means he stalked me for a lot longer than I thought. That sent me into panic mode every time I heard a muscle car. And that never went away. We moved from Massachusetts to Florida. And even down there, every time I heard a muscle car, panic mode, nightmares, flashbacks, mood swings, they were done pretty quick. But that sound, it penetrated. It wasn't until I got the obituary notice from my cousin letting me know that he had died that I learned to breathe again. And I could enjoy the sound of a muscle car again. I didn't acknowledge that as PTSD in me. I had survived many times, different events. And it wasn't until about a year ago, my daughter and I were talking about what happened. And she said, "Oh my God, you never told me you had PTSD." And I said, "I didn't." She goes, "What do you think you just told me?" And I stopped and I thought about it, and I'm like, all these years of working on PTSD and researching it and helping other people, I never realized that I had it too. And I had seen therapists. But because all my reactions to it, nightmares, flashbacks, mood swings, just anxiety, everything that went into it, was gone really quick. It didn't linger. It didn't hang on. So maybe researchers need to study some of that stuff too. The reason why I'm telling you this is because the Violence Against Women Act will protect people like me and all the other women out there who are being traumatized and attacked by people who are supposed to love them. Read about the act. It's already passed the House. This act needs to be passed by the Senate. And if your senator is not supporting this bill, then ask them, why are you protecting the ones who are committing violence against women? Because that's exactly what they're doing. When this all happened to me, the laws were a lot different. There was very little out there for me. Support this act. Make sure your senator decides to be on the side of justice. Today, the video is Helen Reddy. I am woman. Let them hear you roar. In numbers too big to ignore. 'Cause you know now too much to go back and pretend you don't know anybody it happened to. Please do more than enjoy the video today. Do more. And help. Help get this act passed. Remember, it's your life. Get in and drive it. See you next time.